What's going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel. Today we're for episode 13 of our Madden 23 Pink Slips franchise, where today we are going to be going on the road against the Miami Dolphins. Winnable game. They're 5-4. And then we come back home week 11 against the Vegas Raiders, who are 6-3. And in that matchup, there is an extra star on the line for our Pink Slip scoring because it's a divisional matchup. So that is going to be a big-time game as we come off the back of last episode, which wasn't all doom and gloom, but it's not fun when you lose both games in an episode because you don't get any new players. We did not get any brand new players. We do have the addition of Garrett Wilson, who's still relatively new, still has that new car smell, but we are at a spot right now where we need to start stacking some wins. We need to start getting big jumps in terms of our quality of play. Now, I wasn't saying the last episode was all doom and gloom. We did have a superstar dev trait scenario hit for our, I guess we just call him an edge. He's a linebacker. He's a pass rusher. He can do a little bit of everything. Leo Chanel. I called him Baby Micah Parsons because the athleticism for this guy is absolutely off the charts. At 260 pounds, 89 speed, 93 acceleration, 86 strength, 94 jumping. He was built in a lab, and he is a very special player, very fun to utilize, and we're going to need him to continue to step up so that we can continue to stack some victories and improve this squad, because we are very close to entering a new era of Pink Slips here in Madden 23. Once we break that 75 overall threshold, things are going to take a turn for the worse. We're going to bump it up to all Madden, and we're going to be open to the loser wheel, which is the biggest change to Madden 23 Pink Slips from previous years. The loser wheel is ridiculously hard. It's not super common, obviously, for the loser wheel to make an appearance. We have to lose a 5-star loss, but it's going to be rough. It's going to be at least potential to be rough, but we're still not quite at that spot where it's 73 overall. But hopefully we can stack 2 victories here today against the Dolphins, against the Raiders, and we'll be able to get to that spot. And because this whole league was reset with a fancy draft, let's take a look at who are available potentially for upgrades on the Dolphins. Now, 5-star territory, Micah Parsons would be pretty cool. They got Keenan Allen, Leonard Fournette, Xavier Howard actually there. You just cannot get rid of him. Not a lot at proven at quarterback. They have a drafted guy, Kyle Young, star dev out of Hawaii. Fournette, Elijah Mitchell, Keenan Allen. Really a great offense. Like, that's kind of what we gotta focus on. Is like, if we get some wins, I'm more worried about the offensive side of the ball and getting improvements on the offensive side of the ball than I am so much on the defensive side of the ball. Obviously, in a perfect scenario, if we dominate, Micah Parsons totally will be on our board, but that is going to have to require, a 5-star performance, absolutely just beating the brakes off of the Miami Dolphins. As it relates to offense, Cephas Hive, where you at, I guess? Or maybe just go somewhere on the offensive line. Not an overly great opponent, but let's flip a coin to figure out if we're playing offense or defense first here against the Miami Dolphins. All right, we'll go heads, offense, tails, defense for this opening game, and we're going to be playing some offense. Let's go. All right, let's go, fellas. Defense, do your part offensively. We're going to try not to fuck this up. 3rd and 12. Oh, actually, that's an excellent timing throw to Simmons. Moves the chain 17 yards. I definitely feel like with the addition of Garrett Wilson, our offense has opened up the last episode and now today. Cates, big old John Cates into Dolphins territory. What a grab. What a grab, Alec Pierce. Let's go. Oh, slide. Hey, look. Just make me slide when I slide. Like, my timing's not that off. I feel like the slide animation is not intuitive enough. It's not responsive enough. There we go. 1st and goal. Flick of the wrist. Just flick of the wrist to the running back. Go slants. Love Coach calling slants here. Go right on the end. Inside of Simmons. And he is in for the opening drive. Touchdown, Mexico City. Now let's slow this. Get the next play here real quick so we can kind of break it down. 15-yard penalty, pretty costly. We got 2nd and 4. Again, move the chains. 1st and 10. They get 13 yards to this Kevin Bowers guy, who's apparently unstoppable as he gets a 28-yard touchdown to follow up. Guy didn't have, like, come back to the football. That was right there. You literally, he just jumped you. Look at this. Boom. You're in front. Like he's going for like the fucking sideline toe tap. I'm gonna be a stationary object grab. Man didn't break. What happened here? And he missed it. That's a good bailout there, because I thought that was an unfair interception. Let's figure it out. All right, we need Garrett. Well, I mean, again, we just need some guys to make some plays here now. Taking the dink and dunk approach. Look at this right here. Boom. Make that grab. Dink and dunk approach, they're jumping all over. That's why we got 2 picks. We got to be more aggressive downfield. Do we want to win? There we go. Hit him with a surprise run. Nwangwu into Dolphins territory. Come on, Garrett Wilson. You've been a ghost. Xavier Howard's not even following you. That's picked. Oh. That's on second and 10, man. We need, like, where's Garrett Wilson? Wide receiver 1. Locked up. He's an absolute ghost right now. Non-existent. 57-yard field goal. Let's go for it, man. Come on, defense. Do a job. They did. We haven't been doing our part on offense. It's frustrating. 3rd and 4 on our 14. Go to Cates, the tight end. Makes the grab at the sticks. But again, we're not going to win with this pussy dink and dunk shit. Need someone to win down deep. There we go, Alec Pierce. And he doesn't drop it. Timeout. Got 1 timeout remaining. It's either going to be Garrett Wilson slant or we chuck it up to Alec Pierce. Oh, man. Or just fucking get sacked. Get open! Fuck me, man. All pro. Someone get open. All right, I've recollected my thoughts. Sick and tired of this team already, man. Too early in the day. Just dropped my kid off from school. I shouldn't be tilted towers for the kids. It's just... If I don't get a touchdown this drive, we're gonna sim out the rest of this game, and I'll play 2 more, because this is just not what I want. Not having fun. Fuck me, man. Malik Willis sucks. All right, let's get out of this. We'll play another one. I mean, if we win, we'll take the whatever win. We're not winning, so let's just get to the end of this game. Get the fuck out of the. Oh, I can't. This is my good controller. Very close to just fucking hammering something here. Okay. So yeah, look, we're getting the shit kicked out of us either way. So yeah, we'll play 2 more games. Forget this one ever happened. Unbelievable way to start things out, though, huh? I'm gonna reroll. I'm playing offense this game, defense week 12, 2 divisional games back to back, because that week 10 game never existed. Somewhat familiar with the Raiders roster because we have seen them before. Same with the Chiefs that wrote the play. But we got Pitts, Von Miller, Creed Humphrey, Hollywood Brown, AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon kicked the crap out of us last time we played him. So luckily we don't have to deal with that because we're playing the offense. All right, let's go, man. Fresh start. Clean slate. Let's go be great. 3rd and 4. One of them days. Luckily, today's mostly an editing day. Not a lot of playing today. But, I mean, defense did their job. Like, maybe we just gotta run the ball. 90% shift to the run. Maybe. Can't do it, man. It's pink slips. Pink slips is supposed to be fun. Pink slips is not supposed to be, you know, Panthers is where I have boring, do what I have to do to try to win play calling. Pink slips is pink slips, man. Let's air it out in honor of Tom Savage. Let's honor him. All right, 3rd and 4. How come when I no huddle, like some of my routes don't appear? Like I don't like what's why. I know why he's running. Like he's probably actually the guy I want to get to. But it's like actually, you know, we're not going to show you that. We'll go right here. Garrett Wilson gets blocked up pretty poorly, to be honest with you. But big-time gainer up to the 5. Let's actually go no huddle again so I can see if I can show you guys the lack of play art. But I want to keep it on the ground. 2nd and goal. Let's try to read him. Punch this one in. And it is opening drive score for the Golden Eagles. Now, last game started with an opening drive score, and then the wheels completely fell off. But hopefully that won't be the case here today as our defense gets us a stop. They came to play. It's a turnover. That's starting field position on the 17. We'll start with run. You know, Malik Willis got his first start in real life. All they did was run the football. I think he literally had like 8 passing attempts or something crazy like that. Maybe that's how you win with him. We're going to have to get a lot of rushing pink slip scoring. Even though we want to make him a fun quarterback as we throw it to Alec Pierce, who reaches and extends for the end zone. A passing touchdown to our, I mean, there might still be an argument that he's our wide receiver 1, even though we have Garrett Wilson in the building, as our defense holds them to a field goal. Pierce is still the guy getting all the stats. Shouldn't have snapped that. Should have went to the 2-minute warning. Garrett Wilson, come on, man. 19, make a play. Get open. Get open, 19. Thank you. Makes it 3rd and manageable. We'll try to hand this off to Wangwu quickly. Psych. I mean, are we in field goal range? 61 yards. Oh, yes. 8 wind. Very doable. That looks pretty good to me. It is up, and with that, we have tied what the Raiders have been able to accomplish on offense in this first half. Would love to see the defense continue to play like they have been, as this is the longest kicking replay of all time. And get into halftime with this lead. We give them up a field goal. They get the ball to start the second half. They get a touchdown. It is our time to go respond. All right, 3rd and 2 on our, this is a big drive. Any point, I mean, I wouldn't rage. I was gonna say, I wouldn't rage at a field goal there. I wouldn't hate if the coach let me stay out there and go for it, because you know they're going to score. All the momentum's with the Raiders. Ooh, okay, Wangwu. I see you, 14 yards. 2nd and 6. This is going to be one that we're probably going to bail the pocket and see if we can hit Simmons for the first down. And maybe a little bit more. Let's just stick the ball out a little bit, bud. Now we got to think about pink scoring. Wangwu gets one more touchdown. That is going to be a half star. So let's see if we can punch this one in with him, which we can. And there is 2 rushing touchdowns, which is half a star for the scoring defense. Get me a stop. They get a turnover. Excellent. Oh, I don't even think we didn't even need that. I was kind of more so just running that to get the clock going. We will take the quick touchdown, piling it on. They're able to kick a field goal, 3:17. This will be a drive not only we want to score, let's chew up as much clock as we possibly can. I mean, again, what's the worst thing to have? We don't get it. Oh, he's at 74 yards rushing. So it's all about getting that 4th touchdown. And, I mean, if we don't get here, we'll take the points. And somehow the defensive... Reminder that likely our upgrade is going to be something on the offensive line. This O-line still has butt cheeks, dude. We'll kick this field goal, make it, and I'll at least get it over the line. And that's a dub. 34-24. Because it also was a divisional game, so that gets that added star into the mix. But I will get our scoring here, and we'll figure out what kind of upgrade we can get from the Raiders. All right, so we won the game. Divisional victory. 2 stars right off the rip. We run the turnover battle, which is worth a half star. Looking at our player stats, we had 3 rushing touchdowns for Wangwu. That is worth a half star because we just get 2 touchdowns is scoring there. 2 yards short of Alec Pierce getting his 100-yard scoring, which that's a little bit annoying. So the only other scoring we had on the defensive side, outstanding sim performance from Troy Anderson, the star so far, I think, of Pink Slips. 10 tackles, but he had 2 interceptions. Each interception worth a half star, ends up being a 4-star upgrade. So +8 for us to go poach someone away from the Raiders. Plus, we can take a look at their practice squad. Quickly look at their practice squad. They have Hunter Long, who was like a decently high draft pick, I think, from the Dolphins. But not really what we're looking for here right now. So let's just focus on the +8 upgrade. We had +8 to work with, and this is something that's like, it feels wrong in a sense of like, higher ceiling players. Garrett Wilson, obviously, second-year player out of Ohio State, 79 star. Hasn't been as overpowered as we're hoping for. I mean, he's great looking prospect, but we need to get better in the offense. I had to pretty much go with the best good offensive upgrade we could, and that is spending 7 of our +8 to get Hollywood Brown, who is absolutely a Pink Slips style wide receiver. 97 speed, 94 acceleration, 88 catching, 97 agility. I think argument could be made, who would you rather have for a franchise in Madden? It almost feels like Garrett Wilson's the guy you want because he's younger. There's more upside potential, but we need help right now. And who's going to help us the most right now? Garrett Wilson wasn't really making plays for us in both those games that we kind of played on offense. So we're going to go and we're going to get Hollywood Brown. And then we're going to kind of do a little bit of a cheese because there's no one that's actually a +1 to maximize the +8. We're going to send Matt Samuels, 67, normal dev corner, to get Danny McMillan, 67, hidden dev corner out of Oregon State. Just to, let's get another dev trait guy on the back end of this defense. Welcome Hollywood Brown to Pink Slips. And for game 3, the final game of today's episode, we're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, a team that we have actually had decent success against. Just Jefferson Najee. I mean, again, we're always need to exclusively focus on the offensive side of the ball because that is where, again, we're going to continue to try our best to upgrade. And it's not a great offense by any stretch of the imagination. It's not really a good team by any stretch of the imagination as it relates to Pink Slips. But all we can do is go out there, handle our business, and I guess shoot for it. Now, another thing you got to think about, as a rebuilder, someone that does usually long-form franchise modes, giving up Garrett Wilson, who was the first wide receiver, right, selected? Or was it Drake London? Second wide receiver selected, whatever, in the 2022 draft. We're giving that up for a veteran in Hollywood Brown who's really struggled to be consistent in the NFL. But another reason why you want to do this, not only Hollywood Brown might give us a little bit more juice than Garrett Wilson right now, help us win right now, it also helps us upgrade him because, do I really care if Hollywood Brown really emerges our wide receiver 1? 50-50. It'd be cool if he is. I'm not going to be worried if he doesn't. But it allows us to get potential upgrades like, hey, he's 86? Makes Josh Jefferson a lot more attainable. Makes bigger name wide receivers a lot more attainable versus if we had to try to consider those upgrades with 79 overall Garrett Wilson. Out comes Big Red. It is time to play some defense here today. Fellas, I think I just noticed something. Pierman, who's our hidden, so Chanel earned his dev, but Pierman on the other side, he's been normal dev. Get that little star icon under him. We got ourselves a star dev pass rusher. Oh, come on, Cade. Come on, Cade. Hey, he was awkward. But Wiener guy in there broke that ball up. But yeah, look at that Pierman. Double. Could that be? That's definitely not an X factor. So that means he's superstar. Hell yeah. Run him down. Leo Chanel and Pierman meeting at the quarterback defense. We do our damn job here. What can the offense bring? You got Hollywood Brown. We'd love to see just a massive bomb. 65-yard touchdown pass from Malik Willis to Hollywood Brown. And actually what we get is a 3 now. Kind of got Tua scared shitless right now. Pierman now with the superstar. Feels a lot better, actually. Ooh. I'm not dropping back into coverage of the pass rusher. We got ourselves 3rd and 10. Leo Chanel. They go across the middle. Able to check down Austin Hooper, move the chains. Oh, no. Not another. He does not scramble. Oh, no. They're going to give me roughing. They're going to give me roughing. All right, a chance to get out the field here. We'll go Troy Anderson, who might possibly be the most overpowered user linebacker in Madden history. That's not Madden Ultimate Team. Just running with him. Pearman, superstar, gets himself a pressure. We hold him to a field goal, which they nail. Now it's time for offense to do anything. First drive was a 3-and-out, and then... All right, we'll just bring a little bit of pressure there. Terrell Bernard, depth linebacker, coming off the edge. Gets himself a nice sack. All right, 3rd and 3. This is where we get a 94-yard pick six, Troy Anderson. Or Mick Pearman becomes an absolute god for us. Hold on to it. Yet another field goal. Can the offense do literally anything? I have my doubts. It's 3-and-out. Absolute monster. 71-yard gong. Their backs up against their end zone. Gotta be able. Like, they're just gonna run, right? Get the ball. Get good starting field position. Or Sauce just completely botches his coverage assignment. And they have a chance to move the chains. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell out on this one. That's why we sell out on that one. Troy Anderson gets himself a sack. Defense gonna be getting fed up at this point, man. Offense. Okay, there we go. That's actually also a fucking boom of a punt. What can our offense do? We have like 3 yards of offense so far in this game. This is what it's like playing, like if you're a Denver Bronco, like in real life right now. Like Broncos defense keeping them pretty much in every game. And you just watch your offense just punt. Doesn't feel good. 3rd and 6. We got Troy. Let's go Troy Anderson on Christian Kirk. Trust my skills. And they just go to Justin Jefferson. Oh, how many? I mean, he's not. I'm not going to, like, that's not one of those ones where it's like, that's so stupid. It's Najee Harris. He's a power back. He's one of, like, him, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry. Even though, I mean, right now, Najee Harris is not looking too great. I think it's just because the Steelers suck. As far as skill sets, he definitely makes the power back threshold of, yeah, it's going to take a bunch of guys to bring him down. All right, get ourselves 3rd and 3. Chance to hold him to yet again another field goal. This defense is keeping our team in it. And Tua's bitch-ass checkdowns are keeping the Chiefs in it. This is like one of those things, man. We need one of those turnovers. We need that Tariq Woolen interception. Or Cade Wiener drop pick. Ah, man. Which, I mean, we got the win the last episode, but the first game in this game is just one of those, like, how much Madden do we really want to be playing here today? Third and goal, trying to keep them out, trying to bend. They might still even go for it on 4th down. All right, they're calling an audible. He's feeling like he's Peyton Manning. We're just going to try Troy Anderson and clog the middle of the field. And actually got a PBU. Okay, hold him to another. I don't know what that was. A botch snap, fake field goal. As our offense, incomplete pass. Oh my God, we got 15 yards. Holy, buckle your seatbelts. Okay, our offense, we had a hell of a halftime speech. Keith Taylor probably had some Mexican cartel guys in there, threatened the families of our team. Be like, can you guys do literally anything? We got 20 yards, Alec Pierce. We got a 6-yard run, Malik Willis. We got 13 yards, Dwight Simmons. Some sort of penalty there. 3rd and long coming up, and we get 12, needing 13. And we go for it on 4th down and miss it, because of course we do. Oh, it's a Cookie Monster! Almost feel like we got to score. Like I was thinking about throwing some like, you know, some laterals and shit. So I don't know if our offense can do it, but we give our offense starting field position on the 36. We get 13 yards to Cates. 4-yard run Wang. 5-yard run Malik Willis. First down. Okay. A little bit of a drive here. Please give me a touchdown. Please. And get sacked. And we have to settle for a 25-yard field goal. Give me that. Come on. Dumb and Dumber back there. Make a play. Second and 10. We're going with this. Where are we going with this? That's what I thought. Terrified. Third and 10. Outside field goal range. This would likely be a punt, or they'd go for it on 4th down if it's 4th and short. And we did hold them. Austin Hooper right at the sticks, good tackle, and they are going to go for it. I mean, I don't blame them. Najee Harris has been a pain in the ass to stop. Don't blame him. I would have done the same thing. Very much feels like my defense just their will has been crushed. It's like, all right, our offense just isn't doing anything. And they're getting tired. It's just one of them things, man. 4th quarter, playing as much defense as we have, been on the field as long as we have, catches up to you. I mean, what are the odds we get a 3-and-out coming up? And this whole thing didn't matter because it wasn't like we were going to score any offense anyways. Pretty high, I think. Well, we're down 10. Need a quick score here. Turn the ball over. Okay. Kind of working our way down here. John Cates, 19 yards. Where has this been? I mean, it's over. They got the knees. All right, yeah. So we'll go play one more game because this sucks. Till that last drive, we literally got 90% of our yards on that final drive, which I'm not going to say it was garbage time, but pretty close to garbage time. We'll play one more game. We'll play some offense. So we got the Minnesota Vikings, and I call we're playing offense. They have a very good defense. 87 overall defense. I can only imagine what kind of monsters they got. They got George Kittle, Budda Baker, Jonathan Allen, Jesse Bates, Kareem Hunt, Jerry Jeudy, Bobby Okereke, Jameson. Oh, there's a pink slips wide receiver right there. Like right there would be our, I'd almost take like a downgrade to get Jameson Williams as our star wide receiver. Literally, if we win, I'll give them the points of Hollywood Brown. We'll just call it a 0 and get Jameson Williams on the team. A couple other guys. I mean, Devontae Wyatt would be really cool to potentially get, especially a D tackle. Oh, this is actually looking like if we could stop Jimmy Garoppolo, there could be some great upgrades to be had here. We did have the depth trait get unveiled for Mick Pierman, and it is superstar. You love to see that. I mean, again, it all goes back to the fact he was the guy that, like, we got Cade Wiener because his name was Cade Wiener. We didn't go Cade Wiener. There wasn't a guy named Cade Wiener. We would have went Mick Pierman, and luckily we were able to win him in a earlier game this season, and he superstar was the right pick all along. Let's move the ball. I mean, this is out of all the teams we've played, this is like the one that's like looks like there's going to be the juiciest upgrades if we can get, you know, +3, +4, even +5 territory. Let's play some good football. And we get to see Hollywood Brown, first game in a uniform for the good guys. I tell you right now, it's because I'm an old man. Anytime I play in these stadiums, like Dallas is one of them, where it's just like there's shit. Like those black lines, like it shouldn't bother me. It's just distracting. I fucking hate it. Oh, it's realistic though. All right, we got 3rd and 18, 3rd and a mile, and we'll just set Hollywood Brown down there. That's what he's here for. Ultimately, he's the deep threat. Ooh, float that in, Simmons. Beautiful. Am I the only one hates these stadiums that have like just different time of day, has like just field effects? I don't think people are like, yes, Look, we got all these fucking posts and steel beams in the way. Made that. There we go. Simmons across the middle of the field. Ooh, that is a tight window. Simmons, 97 speed, slot wide receiver. Feels like it. Offense gets the touchdown. Defense gets a punt. Can't capitalize. Fucking slant play, man. Let's go, defense. Hey, hold him to a field goal. Why not, right? Hollywood Brown's first catch is straight out of 04 Vic. What a throw. Ooh, let's go, Wagwoo. Get the blocks. Little big Rami. This is his former team. Hungry. All right, now I'm going quick slant Hollywood Brown. Boom. Easy. Hopefully we can ship him off for Jameson Williams. Big scramble. Big time scramble. Keeps this drive alive. We want that 5-star. Oh, fall forward. Let's go. Cates, the rookie tight end, who's been arguably like our most reliable, especially like in and out of the sim. Receiver gets the touchdown. Defense gets us a stop. Going into halftime. 2nd and 4. Scoring range. I'll take the points if we have to, but we obviously just want to keep running this score up here. What a run. Hard runner. That guy, what, he's 70 overall. One of the best running backs in Madden 23. Let's go, Malik. Make this guy break his ankles. Or just shrug him to the side and rush it in yourself. 28-6. Golden Eagles offense on fire today. Unstoppable against a great Vikings defense. And Vikings offense not offering much more than field goals today. What a grab. Honestly. 4th and 2. I like it. Let's go for it, baby. Actually, I like actually the run being a quarterback run. Pass it if we can. Which we should have. Our fucking guys ran into each other. Fuck me, why? What a grab by Cates. Underthrown because we got pummeled in the pocket. Able to adjust. We're searching for that 300 yards passing from Malik Willis to get that 1/2-star. Pathetic. Pathetic, man. Come on. You guys want to get a 5-star or not? Seen a bunch of guys here, they're content with their position. They don't want to go to Minnesota. Therefore, they don't want to put the effort in because they might get, you know, upgraded on. Come on, defense. Whoa, let's get that 2nd rushing touchdown. Complete garbage play. Works out in our favor. It looks like it's about to be a 38-21 victory. A potential big-time score will be coming into a very good roster that the Vikings that we're going to be able to upgrade from. Taking a look at the score, we won the game, and we won by at least 14, which is worth a 1/2-star, so 1.5 stars for the win. We won the turnover battle, which is worth a 1/2-star. Taking a look at the players' stats. Malik Willis with 3 passing touchdowns is a 1/2-star. He also had 2 rushing touchdowns, which is another 1/2-star. Over 100 yards rushing for Nwangwu, 1/2-star. Over 100 yards receiving for Dwight Simmons, 1/2-star. And on the defensive side, we got 2 sacks from McPherman, which is where they 1/2-star. An interception from Terrell Bernard, which is a 1/2-star. You add all that up, it ends up being a 5-star performance for the Golden Eagles. So we already got a +10 upgrade in the bank. Now we get to go spin the wheel before we pillage the Vikings roster. Before we talk about any Vikings upgrades, sitting here on our bye week, which is the next week, I just decided to sim ahead. Malik Willis got AFC Offensive Player of the Week with his 5 total touchdowns. His best performance so far here in Pink Slips. So he's going to get a +2 upgrade at a non-athletic attribute. So that means, you know, speed, acceleration, agility, throw power. Can't touch those. but we can look at upgrading some of his passing accuracies, and that helps him. He needs it. For Malik Willis, we're going to go in and we're going to give the +2 to his medium throw accuracy. Brings him up in both field general and scrambler archetype, and then plus it's just his lowest throwing accuracy. Earned it, baby. 5-star. Spin the wheel. Anything that I prefer? I mean, we'll go get the trip to Mexico. You know what that is? That is +2 to every single physical attribute for a player of our choosing. Who's that going to be? I think I'm going to give the trip to Mexico to Troy Anderson. Last time we rolled it, I saw a lot of comments saying give it to Troy Anderson. We went with Malcolm Rodriguez. I just think now, the fact that we use him all the time, like, I want him to be God-like. And how many trips to Mexico it's going to have to take, we'll see. So he's a 77. We got +2 speed, +2 acceleration, +2 agility, +2 strength. We're going to give him +2 jumping, up to 89 jumping. Anything else? Physical? I mean, stamina and shit like that, I suppose. +2 stamina, +2 injury. So it's not crazy. We didn't get, like, ridiculous improvements. It's not like he went from a 77 up to an 87 overall. But we know what he is. We know what he brings. And the fact that we have a very good, very high ceiling linebacker with 95 speed, 97 acceleration. And I'm telling you what, I think almost every trip to Mexico from here on out, we should just keep giving it to Troy Anderson until he becomes literally unstoppable. Cool to look forward to in the next episode. We do have a breakout scenario for Malik Willis ahead of our matchup against the Green Bay Packers. That could be massive for this franchise, for this series going forward. But now, let's talk about the upgrades that we got from that Vikings game, and you guys got to vote on them in the comments below. First wave of upgrades. We don't usually do this. I don't usually look at a downgrade, but because I think it'd be fun, I'm opening up. This would just go down as a +0. I'm not going to give myself an extra point. So we technically would take a hit. It's technically a downgrade, but Hollywood Brown, 86 star dev, is a scheme fit, but we have a chance. Jameson Williams, 85 superstar, 90. Not just because he's like the most pink slips wide receiver, not named Tyreek Hill, and he's not as established as Tyreek Hill. We haven't even seen what he's going to look like in the NFL yet. The unknown intrigues me a lot with this one. So this would be a +0. It's almost going to be a foregone conclusion. This is going to be in our offer. The rest needs to get voted on by you guys. Offensively, like, that's where I said we need to prioritize our upgrades. The only other real upgrade we can make on the offensive side of the ball is sending our center Drew Dahlman and spending 9 of our 10 points on Matt Hennessy, 25 years old, 77 star dev center. It's unsexy. I mean, if you pair that with Jameson Williams, it doesn't look too bad. But that's when I got a big 5-star performance C4. What did you get? I got a center. But I got to put it out there because it is an upgrade to the offense, which would be huge. On the defensive side, we have Gaither, who was hidden dev and veiled. It is just a star dev. He's 73, undersized defensive tackle. And I could potentially, with a 5-point upgrade, get a Devontae White, he listed as a defensive end, but in our scheme, he's going to be defensive tackle, so we're going to treat him as such as far as an upgrade. Both as a star dev, but is also very big. So he had 304 pounds, 91 acceleration, 80 speed, 87 strength, 88 tackle. I think he'll be a very fun user on that defensive line playing alongside Derek Brown on the interior. So those are the first 3 upgrades you guys can consider. The back end's more so to give you guys some more options to try to max spend our 10-point upgrade. We have Dominique Robinson, who's a depth defensive end, and we can look at Drake Jackson, whose face scan was wearing like a toque, I think. But he is a second-year player out of USC. Pretty good athlete. Like, he'd be a depth guy for us. 85 speed, 91 acceleration, but a little bit higher of a ceiling. Or we could send Nick Neiman, depth linebacker, just kind of buried on the depth chart, and bring in another depth linebacker, but definitely one that has more upside, and that is 72 overall, Brian Asamoah, who's very athletic, sideline to sideline, 87 speed, 82 tackle, 84 hit power, 93 acceleration, 83 pursuit. So he'd just be solid depth to potentially bring in, and that would be a +4. +4 for both of those upgrades. Or lastly, because punters count, this is a +5. We have Stonehouse, just looking point blank period. 94 kick. Now we don't have. He has the pinks of speed that we like, but you got speed is what it is. You got to look at the things that they actually can utilize. 94 kick power, 78 accuracy for Stonehouse, or we have the rookie Will Andrews. Almost look like a goddamn generational punter. 97 kick power with 78 accuracy. He's not a brutal athlete, to boot. So that would be a +5. So if you want to maybe pair that with Devontae Wyatt, that way there you can max out the +10. But all of these different combos will also be pinned in the comment section below for you guys to vote on ahead of the next Pink Slip episode, which I'm going to try to get out to you guys on Sunday. I'm away this weekend for a bachelor party, so I'm trying to pre-record as much as I can. So make sure you guys get your votes in right away, because I'll be checking these out tonight to kind of get an idea of what upgrades we're going to do ahead of the next episode. But the next episode, on top of being able to utilize a +10 and getting our team better, a breakout scenario is on the line for Malik Willis. That would be massive. So that'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a vote in the comment section below, and I'll see you back in the next one. Peace out. Love you. Have a good one.